Going to look at inbuilt data sets inside Scikit-learn. So I have categorized this into four. One, toy datasets, two, real world datasets, three, datasets from OpenML, four is generating your own dataset. Now, there are certain toy datasets inside Scikit-learn or Scikit-learn package, and these are toy datasets are partial datasets of a larger datasets or datasets of size smaller than what you see in real world datasets, which is of second category. These are of larger size. Now, to load toy datasets, you use an inbuilt method, load underscore dataset name. This is the inbuilt method. Using that, you're going to load it. And to load, fetch, and load real world datasets, use fetch underscore dataset name. Example here is fetch underscore KDD cup 99. And third category is OpenML. OpenML.org has like more than 4,000 public datasets, and you're going to use fetch underscore OpenML method to fetch all those datasets. And apart from these three, there is something called as generating your own dataset. There are several inbuilt methods like make underscore regression, make underscore classification, make underscore blobs. All these methods are useful to generate your own data set. So this is a general overview of scikit-learn inbuilt datasets. Now coming to data loading preferences. This table shows data loading preferences for different formats of data. But let me tell you, this is no hard and fast rule. But if the data is in .sql, .json, .excel or .csv format, pandas is most preferred. Pandas has some inbuilt methods which are fast and efficient. For example, to load a CSV file, we use read underscore CSV. To load an Excel file, we use read underscore Excel. But if the data is in a binary format such as .erff, use scipy package. And if the data is in column or it is just a vector, then NumPy is preferred to load data using inbuilt methods such as load or load.txt. And if the data is in image or video format, then sklearn sk image library, to be precise, can be used. So this is a brief overview of the data loading preferences. Now let's look at the OpenML resource that I was talking about. This is openml.org, and there are more than 4,000 data sets, and you can access all these from sklearn using fetch underscore openml method. Apart from that, if you see the documentation of scikit-learn, and if you go to the user guide, here I am in the user guide, there is a good contents on the left side, and you can go to any of this and you can use this to learn datasets and learn through documentation. Apart from that, there is a search bar on the right top here which you can use it, and there are certain examples also you can learn from them. So you can use this scikit-learn documentation or user guide this way. And then coming to the data sets itself, let me show you how to load them, or let me show you how to import them, to be precise. Now I'll say from sklearn import data sets. Okay, and I'm going to run this cell. Now what essentially I did is I just imported sklearn.datasets. How? From sklearn you are importing datasets. From sklearn import datasets. That means sklearn.datasets got imported. Now I'll use this method called dir. I put this inside this dir and I'll run this. What happens? I got to know all the inbuilt datasets that are present in sklearn.datasets. Inside this sklearn.datasets, these are all the datasets that I can use using fetch method, using load method, or using make method to generate data. So let's pick up one dataset. Let's say load underscore iris. Fine. What I'll do is I'll say from Scikit-learn dot datasets load, just paste it, which I copied, load underscore iris, and I'm going to learn this. Sorry, run this. Okay, I need to say import from Scikit-learn dot datasets, import load underscore iris. Okay, then what I'll do is I'll use a variable, maybe id iris data, and I'll say load underscore iris, which I imported, and I'm going to assign it to a variable, and I'll check what did I get from id. What does id contain? Okay, id contains all the data from this iris data set. Now if you say iris dot, I don't know, feature names, feature underscore names, these are all the features that are present. And if I say id dot label not label, target underscore names, these are different classes of the label. Okay, so this is how you can load a data set. But more than that, we have seen what are the inbuilt data sets inside Scikit-learn, and where to look and how to see. Thank you.